dirt, debris in your gutters. Oh my, y'all, this is the time to get your gutters serviced and maintenance or replaced by Gutters for Less, you guys. Let's see how. Steve, we love a good pivot story. Would you talk a little bit about how you got into this business and what your mission is?
Crazy story, I'm glad you asked that question. Former law enforcement, came here from South Florida. I was driving down the street one day and a friend of mine said, "Do you ever think about doing gutters?" And I said, "Gutters?" I said, "I'm too old for that." He said, "No, but you can run the business." And I said, "Okay, well, that makes sense." So I didn't know what to name it. So he said, "Just don't name it Steve's Gutters." And then I came up with the name Gutters for Less. So I was right, everybody wants something for less. So I said, okay, Gutters for Less. So I looked it up online and see if anybody had that name. No one had that name. And so I started the company in 2018. I had just one truck, one crew, and then we grew. And then now we have a location in Alpharetta, Atlanta, and working on Beaufort. Yeah. Cumming was the original location. And then we provide so many other different services now. We don't just do gutters. Now that's our parent company, but we also offer painting services for less. We also do roofs for less, and a variety of other services that we can do for the consumer.
Yeah. You guys have all been together. Again, the miles on the truck,
yep.
The hard work, you've done it all truly from the ground up, which is just so admirable. But I really would love for you to talk about your core values, because you said for less, right? But that does not necessarily mean you are skimping on the integrity, on the professionalism. And that's what everyone's looking for.
Well, I mean, personally, I like to be transparent. Setting the expectations, that's paramount with me. I've always been that way. And it starts from the office. So when you call the office, they're going to get someone that's going to set the expectations from them, starting from the estimate. When we come out and give you the estimate, when we do the job, we're going to confirm everything with you so there's no misunderstandings, because it happens a lot. So I always believe dot the I's, cross the T's. I like to educate the consumer, right, and give you what you need, not what we want to sell you.
When we are talking about whether it's residential or business, you do it all.
Yes.
So what are those kind of signs we should be looking for? Especially, we live in Georgia, lots of trees, lots of debris. What should we be looking for when we're thinking, do we need to even have our gutter service?
Most gutters will last anywhere from 20 to 25 years, depending on the materials and the maintenance involved. So a lot of times people neglect their gutters. So this is Georgia, a lot of trees.
Yes.
It's seasonal. So a lot of times they'll go once a year, but what they don't realize is when the gutters get clogged, there's exterior issues. It could be the foundation, it could be the soffits, it could be the fascia, and so they're neglecting it. So they don't realize it's causing more damage to the house.
You guys have a customer guarantee. You're customer backed. Your ratings are through the roof, no pun intended.
One question I want to ask you, how do we do?
Fantastic. The service that you gave from start to finish has been impeccable. When you're having work done on your house, you want to make sure you're using reliable contractors that know what they're doing.
Right.
Talk about what that means to you, and also what goes into your pricing.
When I first started this company, I would call you personally and ask you how we did. And that's how I built this company. So now we have over 375 five-star reviews. Integrity is paramount to me.
Yeah.
Okay? We are a Christian-based company. Everything we do with a service attitude. We're servants. We serve the consumer. And our pricing is based on complexity of the job. It's based on, like I said, what you need. I'm not going to try to sell you something that you don't need. If I see something that's not good on your house, I'm going to show you those things, and I'm going to offer you those services. We use premium grade aluminum only, okay?
Beautiful.
We don't use substandard. There's a lot of companies that use leftover materials. They'll have a slight blemish in it. You won't see it as a consumer, but eventually there'll be issues with it.
Congratulations on all the success, from obviously first contact with the customer until you guys take this amazing truck out of the driveway. Thank you, Steve. Let's get up on a ladder. How does that sound?
Sounds good. Thank you. Appreciate you.